Donald Trump, a wannabe dictator, is already planning and creating plans to ensure that he never has to leave the White House just 4 days into his presidency. This breaking story will shake you to your core and you won't want to miss it. From his first term to more recently, yes, we have heard Donald joke that maybe if they love me so much I shouldn't leave and we're just going to have to do something about it. Do you remember what he said? I'm going to show you the incredible move that just occurred in the House of Representatives in a moment. But first, just to remind you,
under the normal rules, I'll be out in 2024, so we may have to go for an extra term.
If Donald Trump wins, could this be the final election in America? At the Turning Point USA Believers Summit in West Palm Beach, the former president spoke to a Christian group.
Donald Trump is once again making jokes. Jokes!
And again, Christians, get out and vote. Just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed, it'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore.
We're going to have to extend my second term because 2026, I'm going to have to extend it for a couple of years. I was going to joke, General, and say at least for 10 or 14 years, but we would cause bedlam. We go to 20, we go to 24. Did you see it? Then it says 28, 32, 36, 40, 44. So we have 16, we have 20, we have 24. And you know what's very interesting though? There were really people out there think I'm not leaving. Can you believe it? Hey.
You didn't believe he was kidding, did you? He wasn't, and he never has been. In this breaking news, I'm going to show you a Tennessee representative right now. Listen to this. Andy Ogles is the man who has put himself in a position where he will run directly into the wall of authoritarianism. Staggering breaking news, Tennessee Republican proposes amendment to allow Trump to serve 3rd term. 2. Representative Andy Ogles, Republican from Tennessee, proposed an amendment to the U.S. Constitution that would allow President Trump to serve a 3rd term in the White House so that the country, in quotes, can sustain the bold leadership our nation so desperately needs. Ogles proposed an amendment on Thursday that says, no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than 3 times, nor be elected to any additional term after being elected to 2 consecutive terms, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. Like other U.S. presidents, Trump is barred from running for a 3rd White House term by the 22nd Amendment to the Constitution. President Trump's decisive leadership stands in stark contrast to the chaos, suffering, and economic decline Americans have endured over the past 4 years, Ogles said in a Thursday statement. He has proven himself to be the only figure in modern history capable of reversing our nation's decay and restoring America to greatness, and he must be given the time necessary to accomplish that goal. Trump floated the prospect of running for a 3rd term in a joke to House GOP lawmakers during a meeting in Washington before the conference had internal leadership elections. I suspect I won't be running again unless you do something, Trump said a week after winning the 2024 presidential election, The Hill reported. Unless you say he's so good, we have to just figure it out. Following the meeting, House Republicans told reporters that the remarks were not serious and that they laughed when they heard them. That was a joke. It was clearly a joke, Reppers Tim Burchett, R10 said at the time. I leaned over to somebody beside me, Arizona Raptors Andy Biggs, and I said, that'll be the headlines tomorrow. Trump trying to thwart the Constitution, which, there's nothing further from the truth. Trump has previously told news outlets that he would not pursue a 3rd term if he wins the 2024 White House election. I wouldn't be in favor of a challenge. Not for me. I wouldn't be in favor of it at all. I intend to serve 4 years and do a great job, and I want to bring our country back. I want to put it back on the right track, Trump told Time magazine in April last year. On Thursday, Ogles, a House Freedom Caucus member, praised a series of executive orders Trump signed since being sworn in on Monday, including those related to the handling of the southern border, energy production, and withdrawing from the World Health Organization. In just a few short days, President Trump has already taken action to undo the catastrophic policies of the Biden administration and put the United States back on the path to strength and prosperity. Ogles said Thursday, all you need are mindless minions and Dylan's copans. 4 days into his administration, someone is putting up a case in the House to keep Trump in office. If you've ever wondered who this Andy Ogles person is, listen to this if you don't know him well.
President Trump getting straight to work, signing off on roughly 200 executive actions. Some of those orders include withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement and the World Health Organization declaring a national emergency for energy, restoring the federal death penalty, and protecting public safety.